chats, on social media, in the streets. There's a place where it all comes together. The comment section. This is not a lecture. This is not a call-in show. This is the hottest topics of the day, filtered through real opinions, real WhatsApp messages, real voice notes, real reactions. You agree, disagree, sound off, text it, voice note it, debate it. Comments section, Monday to Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
Sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. There we are. Good evening, everybody. You're tuned into Nationwide 90 FM. It is 7:02 p.m. I'm Mahiri Stewart.
And I'm Shaloy.
And welcome to the comment section.
1 week in.
Yeah, man, this is week 2. I tell you what, man, week 1, we had a little teething issue, but overall, week 1 was a success. We have our nice little group of fans that tune in every night, and now we're finally gaining some momentum, and this is starting to become normal for us.
We're getting there.
We're getting there, man. We ain't there yet, but we're getting there, man. So thank you to everyone for tuning into tonight's comment section. It's gonna be a very, very top-heavy comment section because we have a topic that's been taking the world by storm, and it's going to form both our first segment and our second segment. Before we get into it, we finally have a theme song.
Yes. Talk to us about that.
So, folks, the theme song you heard before we transitioned to Chronics, which we did because it is still Black History Month and it is still Reggae Month, but before that, you heard the theme song for, it's back. The theme song for comment section made by my wonderful younger brother, Akil Stewart, who is he's a full-time student, part-time producer, and he made us a wonderful theme song that you'll be hearing every episode going forward. But enough chit-chat. Let's end the chit-chat so we can do more chit-chat, shall we? Take it away, Shaloy. What's public opinion?
Right. Now, Bad Bunny headlined the Super Bowl halftime show on Sunday at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. His 13-minute performance made history as the first by a solo Latin artist to be performed almost entirely in Spanish, reaching a record-breaking 135.4 million viewers. So, in public opinion this evening, we're asking you, do you know who Bad Bunny is?
Indeed, and I tell you what, man, simple sounding question, but trust me,
a lot of people didn't know.
A lot of people didn't know, but to your shock, a lot of people did know, which is why we decided to ask it. So let's take a look. We're gonna start with Facebook as we normally do, and on Facebook we got Jam Gent, who says no, but he sure as hell ain't no Bob Marley. Nicola Nicholson says he knows Jamaica. We're gonna get to that later.
Robert Ranger says no, I don't.
Nadine Hill says absolutely an international success.
And Christine Reed is asking who?
And you see that? You see
several.
Exactly. And you see that?
Question signs.
2 separate answers. There's either one group of people that says yes, he's this big known Latin artist, and the other half are saying no. So we keep it going. We're gonna move over to Instagram now, and on Instagram,
Mark Lodge 2022 says Latin pop star. So he knows.
So he knows. There we go. It's Lady K Hutchinson says nope, never heard of him until it was announced that he would headline the halftime show at the Super Bowl. I actually thought it was a female artist. Okay.
Anika Morgan says, heard he speaks Spanish.
And Robert Gregory Luars says no. And then we move over to X. Now, Tweet Like Kimani gives us a nice little paragraph here saying, of course, he's the most streamed artist in the world. Every time he drops an album, it breaks streaming records. More people need to learn Spanish or another modern language so they can engage in foreign cultures. There's a whole other world out there outside the English speaking.
And Brescia says, no, never heard of him.
And Oxford Dictionary rounds us out with the social media comments. He says Puerto Rican rapper and Spanish singer. That's
singer.
Oxford Dictionary. And I tell you what,
I agree with the tweet by Kimani. He was saying that we need to expand or essentially expand our music palette beyond English speaking.
Not even just the music palette, but it's our palette in general. He said we just need to learn other languages.
Yes.
But that might be an early contender for comment of the day, because
Agreed.
One thing that came to mind, a lot of people were upset that it was going to be Bad Bunny because he's a Spanish artist, and everyone's going to be like, oh, I don't understand Spanish. But you know what's funny about that? I distinctly remember, was it 2017? I distinctly remember when the biggest song in the entire world, I can remember 2 instances where the biggest song in the entire world that everyone loved was not an English song. You know what song I'm talking about, right? Yes, that was the first one. Gangnam Style took over the world, and that didn't have a lick of English. Nobody
English at all.
If you play Gangnam Style in Jamaica, everybody knows it, but they can't repeat. We do? Exactly. Let's take a look at this video, man. Y'all will understand what I'm saying when we continue.
Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá, a my motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí. ¡Ahora sí! De cuando te tuve, debí darte más besos y abrazos.
So yeah, folks, that's just a snippet of what was around the ending of Bad Bunny's performance, and he was shouting out a bunch of countries in the region, one of which was ours. He shouted out Jamaica, and somebody in the YouTube chat brought it up. Tari Dak says, listen, Shalo, you see when Bad Bunny name drop Jamaica, the joy me feel inside. I feel like a nice pot of cooked food. And that's good, man. And
that is good.
What I'm seeing here now is that our pub up is spreading into the YouTube chat because Novlet Smith is saying young people need to learn Spanish. So,
True. Mahiri, what was it? Did you do Spanish in CXC?
I did. And in I did 4 Spanish courses in university.
I stopped at, I did it in CXC, but that was it.
No, I did 4 Spanish. I did Spanish my whole school journey, including university, 4 times.
Wild.
But yeah, going back to what I was saying earlier, Gangnam Style, biggest song in the world. If you ask any Jamaican, they can't tell you one lyric from it, but they know this song.
Exactly.
And the other song I'm referencing, Despacito.
Despacito, something.
At least with Despacito, it actually made people want to learn Spanish for a bit. But when that song was blowing up, people were singing it,
That
and
is
them
true.
never know Spanish like that. So I don't see. I'll say this much: we both watched the performance, and we both came away from it saying, yes, we didn't understand. But as a which is more than just what they're singing. It's a spectacle. It's a whole performance. It's a show.
Yeah.
And the show was very well done. And I saw Mario says in the comment section, shameless plug, in the comment section, the Caribbean was well represented. And it was. Even the poster that they posted before the Super Bowl, there was somebody in the background with a Jamaican flag. There was a Caribbean.
I saw Mario was also saying, listen, I was trying to spot the flag so bad because it was there. I think it was in
there.
the back, but it was there.
And I was even spotting other Caribbean flags too. It was a good thing. It was a very good thing. And he had a good message at the end saying the only thing more powerful than hate
is love.
is love.
Yeah.
I go, how could you hate? Well, I tell you what, there were some haters, but we're going to get to that in the second half of the show.
half.
In
But
the
how
second-
did you come about knowing Bad Bunny Mahiri?
So I just knew of him because as somebody that listens to a lot of music, his name would pop up all the time. And though I wouldn't listen to Bad Bunny's music because I didn't understand it, I still knew of him and I still knew he was the most streamed artist in the world. And it didn't feel a way to me because I tell you what, people who don't speak English have to put up with English speaking musicians
True.
having the most streams, and they still listen to English music whether they understand it or not. So it doesn't bother me. It's like K-pop. Look how many people people in Jamaica love K-pop and watch Korean shows and all of that stuff. They may not understand, you still have subtitles, but it's still a culture
Yeah.
that people enjoy and still consume, and this is no different.
I know him from Mia. There's a song he sings with Drake. That's how I knew of him.
Okay, and that's another thing. People are English-speaking artists are featuring him on
they're
the.
collaborating with him.
He was on the last Travis Scott album.
He also did a song with Cardi B.
Yeah, Cardi B was in the
Cardi
performance.
B was in the performance,
And
yes.
I saw her, I was like, was that Cardi B? I was like, no, it was Cardi B. I even saw Pedro Pascal in there too.
Yes, Karol G was also there.
And there was a little piece with Lady Gaga, that was
Gaga.
pretty good. It was
Yeah.
a good performance, man.
a good
And the
performance.
setting reminded me of Jamaica.
Yeah,
The part at the beginning with the cane fields and then
banana.
the bananas and the part where
Men playing dominoes.
right and the woman
doing
with the
their-
nails.
Yeah.
The part with the power lines. Usually for comment section we take from the social media pages. One we don't normally use is WhatsApp, but one of my friends had a long piece about that power line segment. She
Go
said
ahead.
had no idea who he was, but the set design captured me. This scene and Jamaica stole my heart, and the one with the power line scene brought me to Western Jamaica post Melissa. I got drawn in by the authenticity and the deliberate depiction of his culture and people. Loved that it wasn't futuristic. I didn't understand a single word that came out of his mouth, but I felt every emotion. That's my friend Donna Ray for you, reviewing the Bad Bunny performance.
Carlene Smith in the YouTube says, I knew nothing of Bad Bunny before yesterday. And I do agree. I do think that after yesterday,
People will know who
will
he is.
know who he is. More people.
rather, more
More
people.
people will know who he is.
Someone says Spanish is a must for young people. That's Cynthia Matheson.
agree.
The whole Western Hemisphere is becoming Spanish.
I agree. I do think it's important to learn
Another
language.
Yeah, but I mean, as we said earlier, I don't even think you need to learn another language to appreciate what we saw last night. It was
Yeah.
still a good performance, understood or not. The music, just if you just take it from a musical perspective, on a performance perspective, it was very nice. It's very nice. Look at this Stronglink making a point here. He says, look how many people know Pato but gravitate
To dance hall.
hall.
And that is true.
It's a fair
That
point,
is true.
man. But yeah, then there we go. Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Someone said not the MAGA halftime show. Oh, we're getting to that,
we're
man, because
getting
there
to that.
there
Don't
were
worry.
2 halftime shows last night, folks, not one. Alex Smith says young people here in Mexico treat this artist like a kind. I have no idea his kind of Spanish. All Latin countries have different ways of speaking Spanish. That's true.
That is true.
I remember when I was doing Spanish, there's this vosotros that tends, like whenever we'd read certain Spanish textbooks, it would be in there, and the Spanish teacher would be like, no, we're not learning that type of Spanish. And I was like, whoa, types of Spanish, just like there's types of English. But
Yeah,
folks, that's
variations
public
involved.
opinion for you, but don't go away because there's
be
a
right
lot
back.
more to this performance we're gonna cover after the break.
Sea Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Bolivia, Perú, Ecuador, Brasil, Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Panamá, Costa Rica, Nicaragua, Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, México, Cuba, República Dominicana, Jamaica, Haití, las Antillas, United States, Canadá, a my motherland, mi patria, Puerto Rico. Seguimos aquí. ¡Ahora sí! De cuando te tuve, de vida entre más besos y abrazos. Ojalá.
persons with disabilities and their caregivers. Register on I Am Able My JCPD, the official digital platform of the Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities. Created in partnership with UNICEF, the online platform makes it easy for you to connect to information, programs, and support. Sign up today at jcpd.gov.jm/IamAble or call the JCPD help desk at 876-447-0444 for assistance. The Jamaica Council for Persons with Disabilities, educating, advocating, empowering.
For all your electrical needs, visit ABC Electrical Sales. They stock a wide variety of electrical supplies including plugs, switches, panel boards, and conduits, plus energy-saving fixtures. ABC Electrical Sales stocks brands like GE, Siemens, Philips, Cutler Hammer, and Allen Bradley. They also offer free island-wide delivery just to suit your needs. Visit them at Shop 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10, or call 876-754-3714-5 or 876-754-3825-8. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice in the electrical business.
To the comment section here on Nationwide 90 FM. It's time for our second segment to find out what's cooking
on the socials.
On the socials, and to no one's surprise, we are not moving anywhere.
It's the same.
We are
Bad
staying put. Bad Bunny and his Super Bowl performance is indeed what's
trending.
Cooking on the social medias.
But before we go to that, though,
let me hear what are you talking about.
Talk to me about Friday.
Oh, guys, guys. The concert was amazing. I enjoyed myself very much. It was very cold. We got, as we said last week, I got VIP tickets and we were in the little middle section, and I needed to sit somewhere. I couldn't find anyone that I knew, but I ended up finding a familiar face to sit down beside. So for the first part, I was there with Dr. Nadine Spence.
Oh.
Me and Dr. Nadine Spence were watching like the first part of it, and it was just great. And then the ending performance. So let me tell you something, man. Yatana was there, Queen Ifrika was there, Bushman was there, Warrior King was there, and then the last performance with Steve Marley. So many different artists came out during his performance. I'm talking Capleton, Beanie Man. Listen, man, it was a time. A time was had. I say that a lot. A time was had, and you can watch it. I'm pretty sure it's uploaded on the JCDC YouTube channel.
I'll go next year, God's will. So we
really?
can talk about it together.
Yes, we're gonna. There you have it, folks. Remember this. This is not AI. That's Shallow for real saying that. But let's go to what's cooking on socials.
I think we have some videos of people reacting to Bad Bunny's performance and him shouting out Jamaica.
Oh, let's have a look.
Do we have them ready?
Oh, well, we're gonna have a look at that real soon. But even as we go through the comment section. Oh, hold on. We got it now. Let's go. Let's take a look.
You are Jamaican anywhere in the world? Answer this question. What did you hear when Bad Bunny big up Jamaica last night at Super Bowl? I never clue myself about it. Big up myself, my G. I'm there wonder for some people feel when Jamaican perform dancehall music. Like they must say, yo, the beat, but no, but what are they saying? Because I'm not like, I enjoy it. I feel I'm just paying more attention in the Spanish class when I was younger, but I never really pay attention. But it's not like it's bad still.
And it goes back to what we were saying earlier, that sometimes you don't know, like others don't know what they're talking about in dancehall, but
it just goes hard, man.
It just goes hard.
It just goes hard. And I tell you what, man, you know what's funny? I saw people on Twitter saying that we should get our chance to have a Super Bowl performance, and people are recommending Sean Paul.
Yes, and Shaggy, I saw that.
And the thing is, if Sean Paul were to do a Super Bowl performance, there would be a good set of people that would not understand the patois, but they'd probably still think it was hard too, because Sean Paul sells records all over the world.
Yup.
We have more reactions. Let's take a look at another one.
Caribbean people, I never felt more proud to be from the Caribbean region than tonight. Bad Bunny, the baddest of all the bunnies, took our culture and put it on display for the world to see. From the sugar cane to the banana trees, from the men playing dominoes outside of a rum shop. He took the essence of our culture, what it means to be a Caribbean person, a Latin American person, and said, "This is us." And the incorporation of Cardi B, Ricky Martin, and Lady Gaga was more than just guest appearances, but was bridging a gap between those that were born in the homeland, those that were born in the diaspora, and those that are of our culture but love us all the same. And then the flags! The flags! St. Lucia, Suriname, St. Kitts and Nevis, Grenada, Puerto Rico, all my days. Benito, you did your big one tonight. You did your big one tonight. Representing the Caribbean, Latin America, from us to the world, from the Grammys to the Super Bowl. You did your big one. Big up yourself, my man. Okay, bye.
Spot on, man.
Spot on.
Spot on. And that's alluding to what we were talking about earlier. Like,
yeah.
I
just
felt
the layout of the performance, what you see. It's not just about what you were saying, but it's what you were seeing as well.
Indeed, I felt accurately represented, and all of those things that we spoke about, the cane, the power lines, as I said earlier, something as simple as the power lines was connecting with the Jamaican people.
You know what else stood out to me? The plastic chairs. I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, so many people are talking about the plastic chairs, and that's because that's his album cover for his most recent album.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
His most recent album is called Debir Tirar Mas Photos, which means I should have taken more pictures. And the album cover are two plastic chairs, white plastic chairs in front of some banana trees. I remember when he posted it, everyone was like, did he take that in my backyard? Because that looks like an average Jamaican backyard, and it just goes to show how similar all these Caribbean countries are, that all of us from different countries can look at this imagery and be like, hey, that looks like here. Indeed. So we keep going, folks.
We have another video, so while they're pulling that up, let's see what's...
Well, folks, I tell you what, there were 2 halftime shows, though. Yes, because
Trump had a lot to say. Yeah?
Donald Trump did have a lot to say, and it wasn't Donald Trump that put on the second halftime show, but it was Turning Point USA. Turning Point, those of you who know Charlie Kirk, do you call him controversial? I guess the controversial right-wing podcaster. Yes, he founded a movement called Turning Point USA, and Turning Point said, no Bad Bunny for the halftime show. No, we're not doing this. He's a Spanish speaking artist. We want real Americans performing. So they put on their own concert, and at one point it had 5 million views, and people were definitely tuning in. There are guys like Kid Rock, all kinds of country and western artists, and people that would, I guess, be marketed towards the conservatives in America. So two halftime shows took place. I don't know if it hit the 135 million views that Bad Bunny did, but even the US president, he was none too pleased with the performance show. Yeah. What did he say?
So Trump says the Super Bowl halftime show is absolutely terrible, one of the worst ever. No. It makes no sense. It's an affront to the greatness of America and doesn't represent our standards of success, creativity, or excellence. He went on to say nobody understands a word this guy is saying, and the dancing is, he said, dancing is disgusting, especially for young children that are watching from throughout the USA and all over the world. And he says it's a slap in the face to the country.
Now, what I don't understand about that take is that I'm almost positive Puerto Rico is basically the 51st state of America.
Literally.
Like I'm almost positive Puerto Ricans are American citizens, are they not?
And it's not even that, but even the dancing that he was saying, it's Caribbean.
And again, what this shows, Shalo, this shows the divide.
It does.
The divide, which is, and you'd have to wonder why is there a divide? Because again, Puerto Rico is an unincorporated territory of the U.S. So residents are U.S. citizens. If you are born in Puerto Rico, you are a United States citizen. So technically, does that not mean then that Puerto Rican culture is also American culture? Hispanic culture? Tell you what, man, there's a lot to talk about. If only we had more time. But we're gonna cut to the break. We'll soon come back. This is comment section.
For a limited time, Home International Limited is offering a special price on select Corian colors. You can't miss this. Choose Corian for your kitchen or bathroom countertops. Corian is durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. Solid right through and no sealing necessary. Visit us at 104 Constant Spring Road or telephone 876-755-1970 or 276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Welcome back to the comment section here on Nationwide 90 FM.
The final leg.
The final leg, the final 4 minutes of the show. We're going to use the final 4 minutes of the show to tell y'all our comments of the day.
Mine is from Kimani on Twitter, where he says, of course he knows Bad Bunny. He's the most streamed artist in the world. Every time he drops an album, it breaks streaming records. More people need to learn Spanish or another modern language so they can engage in foreign cultures. There's a whole other world out there outside of the English speaking.
And I think my comment of the day is going to be that WhatsApp status message I read from my friend Donna Ray, who was reviewing the Super Bowl performance, and she was saying how the Power Line scene has brought her back to Western Jamaica. And just the reason I choose that is because, again, it's a very eye-opening experience that helps people realize how similar all these Caribbean territories really are at the end of the day, geographically. But I tell you what, man, look at Marigold. Thank you, Marigold. Thank you so much for mentioning that. Please press the like button. It'd be very nice if you liked it. Like the video if you liked it, folks. What's this? Before we get out there, let's see what else we have in the comment section before we leave comment section. Sean Paul will never be allowed to perform at the Super Bowl. That one there will not allow it. I tell you what, man, you never know.
Might be in for a surprise.
Yeah, I mean,
you never know.
No one thought Kendrick would have performed at the Super Bowl under a Trump presidency, and he killed it last year, and now this year we're having another one. My question is, who's gonna be next year's performer? We've had some bangers the past couple of years. You know, we had the hip hop collage one with Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre and Kendrick.
Oh yes,
we had the Rihanna one, which went really hard.
Another Caribbean native right there.
Exactly. And then Kendrick was last year. We have Bad Bunny this year. So who's next, man?
Let's see.
Someone says Jay-Z. I mean, it could go hard. What, you want Jay-Z and Beyonce at the same time? Who else? Oh yeah, actually no, you're saying Jay-Z because it'd be his decision, wouldn't it be? He's I'm pretty sure he's the guy that chooses who performs at the Super Bowl. But who could it be, man? That's a good question. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. We didn't even talk about who won it. That's because I missed the match. I completely, you see, that's the thing with the Super Bowl, man.
I always just look at the halftime and the performance, and that's it.
Indeed, but shout out, oh my goodness, man. The Super Bowl. And I tell you what, that just goes to show you how well they planned the Super Bowl thing, that even if you're not a football fan, you have something to talk about. But it was the Seahawks. The Seahawks won the Super Bowl last night against the New England Patriots. So big up them.
13-29.
I'm not an NFL guy. I wish I was. But I mean, when the NBA finals come around, I'll have more to tell you guys. But that's another episode of Comment Section done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
I'm Shaloy.
I'm Mahiri. Special thanks to our producer, Sonia Stewart, our technical engineer, Andrew Glenn Anderson, and our video editor, Demar Williams. That's Comment Section. See you tomorrow night. Same time, same place. Taking us out tonight is Chronixx. Here Comes Trouble. Happy reggae, man.
Ooh, yeah. Boy. And them say, here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit, soldiers for Selassie, army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger, welcome the Savior.
For a limited time, Home International Limited is offering a special price on select Corian colors. You can't miss this. Choose Corian for your kitchen or bathroom countertops. Corian is durable, beautiful, and